Hello dear viewers and welcome to RTD's English News Edition, the top stories. The President of the Republic follows closely the improving situation in the capital after the torrential rains. Internationally, China will explore the hidden face of the moon. Thank you for joining us in our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, is following closely and with great attention the situation created by the last heavy rains that have caused floods and distributed the course of events, including the closure of schools, the sheltering of the affected population, the rise of water on important roads. The situation also led to the defection of the staff from their workstation, each thinking first of all to shelter his children, to evacuate water from homes and to save furniture and goods. The head of state gave all the necessary instructions to secure goods and people. It is constantly improved to the evolution of the situation on the ground and directly coordinates the action of the various public service engaged in the return to normal life. Things are gradually returning to normal, where shops and banks have reopened. The place Muhammad Harbi and the Minilik Square have regained their anonymity of yes, and circulation is much more fluid at the Boulevard de Gaulle. In following the extinction of the rainy waters on the main roads of the city, the Mayor of the Republic of Djibouti, presided over by the Mayor of Mrs. Fatuma Osman Awali, in collaboration with the OFD and Sanitation Service, carried out a tour dedicated to control the results of unloading the capital of the waters led by services concerned. Recalling that heavy rains with thunderstorms hit last all of the capital, practically, the order was immediately given to all the emergency and sanitation services to take all the necessary measures to reduce the rainwater capital and re-establish traffic on the main roads of the capital so that the most sinister can be rescued. In an interview granted by the mayor of the city, she confirmed in all full confidence and evidence that the operation of unclogging the capital of rainwater and restore traffic in the main roads of the capital is happening in the right direction. And now let's go back to the consequences of bad weather. According to that provisional and unexhaustive report provided by the Director of Civil Protection, this bad weather caused the death of one person while another missing. They are victims of the floods of Umbuli Wadi. Many homes have suffered from the flood of water that has invaded the bathroom, living rooms and kitchens as well. The Minister of the Interior and the State Secretary for Social Affairs have started the distribution of foods, blankets, and as well as for the benefit of Djiboutian citizens throughout the country. Civil society itself has joined the tremendous momentum of solidarity under the leadership of the President of the Republic around this phenomenon, and community development centers have been used as hub for people who have had to abandon their homes because of the floods. The effects of Cyclone Sagar causing this disturbance and inconveniences are coming to an end. Everything is done for a normal return of life. Running water and electricity are no longer cut. And following the torrential rains from Saturday 19 to Sunday May 20, 2018 that caused damage to the capital, the Minister of Health, Dr. Jamal Al-Moukiye, has ordered a team to travel all to the health structures of the capital to see the damage firsthand caused by this bad weather, and it is for this purpose that a team led by the Acting Secretary General Dr. Saeed Guelleh, Director of Health Regions Mr. Ahmed Saeed Al-Sowed, Director of Mother and Child Health Mrs. Munira, as well as the different executives of the Ministry of Health have traveled through all the first level structures in the various reference hospitals to see the state of structures after these bad weather conditions. And during their tour, the executive team led by the Acting Secretary General found that most of the health facilities were functional and that the latter was open to the public except for two health centers at Hiba and Umbuli, which was undergone some minor damage that does not affect their functionality. President Mohamed Ali Hammoud launched a three-party brainstorming conference, and this brings together the presidents of various National Assembly committees, the representatives of civil society, the mayor of Djibouti City, the presidents of the regional councils, and the ambassador of the European Union to Djibouti, the Honorable Adam College, who was accompanied by his senior executives. This initiative of the President of the National Assembly is a first. It aims to study the voices and ways of involving civil society actors and regional and municipal elected representatives in parliamentary work. In his opening address, the President of the Assembly affirmed that the effective participation of civil society in parliamentary work will undoubtedly lead to a more representative and accountable institution that enjoys considerable credibility with its constituents. On the evening of Sunday, May 20, the officials of Secure Port closed the training for the new security agents of the Port of Tajura within the port, and this evening of initial training closing dedicated to the 76 port security officers of Tajura saw the participation of the President of Tajura Regional Council, Mr. Umar Hussein Umar, Director General of the Port of Tajura, Mr. Mohammed Abubakar, Office Manager Anifed, Mr. Abdullah Mohammed, as well as various officials of the port. However, the trainer briefed officials on the content of this training, which is broadly based on good security management within the port, and which is in close collaboration with the port, and which facilitates a lot of things to instill the secure port team and the participants to have completed this first phase of dedicated training for security officers, and that the training will be multiplied to ensure the goods. And on the international news, Ebola in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a death and 2 people cured. Let's listen to this report.
A person died and 2 others are output care of the disease to the Ebola virus in the northwest of Democratic Republic of Congo, where a vaccination campaign was to start Monday, has indicated Monday the Minister of Health. A case of death has been registered Sunday. 2 people confirmed the sick to Ebola virus are held output Saturday, announced Monday to the press to the Congolese Ministers of Health, Dr. Oli Ilunga. The 2 health persons are returning to their respective families, he added. The death has been reported to Bandaka, the city of 100.2 million inhabitants, located 600 kilometers from Kinshasa, while the 2 health has been recorded at Bikoro, 600 kilometers from Kinshasa, epicenter of the epidemic of Ebola declared on 8 May in Democratic Republic of Congo. The number of people who died of this epidemic is passed as well from 25 to 26 deaths. The new statistics are stated to 22 confirmed cases, 21 probable cases, and 60% suspected cases from a total of 49 cases, said the minister. The authority have also announced the start of vaccination campaign in Bandaka Monday, then to Bikoro to 26 May. I am pleased to inform you that the vaccination has started at this event time in DRC, said Tedros Adhanom, Director General of the WHO, while he was speaking at the General Assembly of the organization. The number of persons targeted by the first phase of vaccination is estimated at more than 600, primarily the care staff, the contacts of the sick, and the contact of the contact, said the minister.
And concerning the Greenfield Tower, beginning of the public inquiry, more with Mohammed Aden.
Fire of Greenfield Tower in London, could it be avoided? It is to this question that we'll have to answer the public inquiry, which begins this Monday in the United Kingdom. In the night of 13th to 14th June last, 71 people have lost their lives in the kin lines of these buildings of 24th floor, a fire which has shocked the British. According to the police, the fire would be part to the freezer defective. The flames would then spread rapidly to the rest of the building. Before the tragedy, the inhabitants had alerted several times the municipality of this very plush district of Kensington and Chelsea, manager of the tower, in regard to their fears about the security of the building. In the course of the public investigation, the floor will be given to the entourage of the victims as well as the firefighter and the survivor. In a second time, from the month of October, the investigations will focus on the decisions taken before, during, and after the disaster.
Beijing took off this Monday a probe and a satellite responsible for exploring the moon. Little by little, China is once again talking about it for space exploration 2 years after posting its ambition. And as a few days after the first private launch, China has continued to advance. On Monday, Beijing has launched the Anglais satellite designed to establish communication between the Earth and a lunar probe that will explore the far side of the moon. The official news agency China reported, and this is a key step for China to reach its goal of being the first country to send a probe to land on the far side of the moon and explore it, the state project director Anglais quoted by China News. This is it for this news. Thank you for joining us on RTD and have a good night.